Hello and welcome to the final episode of the, you know, Doom Tower series. Doom Tower Easy. Let's clobber Doom Tower Easy. This might actually be an example of where I should use my main team, but you know what? Let's use this team for now. If it doesn't work, I'll switch to my main Doom Tower team. Either way, we will very soon put an end to this charade. So, it's early in the video. At this point, if you've been following along the whole time, don't forget to like, subscribe. If you like this stuff, I often forget to like and subscribe stuff, and usually don't remember until I'm told. You know, I used to have the mentality where I was like, screw you, I'll decide when to like this, but apparently my stupid brain will not decide until I'm reminded. So this was no problem. 14 turns. It's about par for this team. It can do it in as quick as 9, but par is typically 14, because for the 9 you need the lucky reset on Kymar in wave 2. Sometimes I'll watch Kymar like a hawk and see if we get it. Let's watch him. Does Kymar get the little bubble? Nope, no bubble. It's great when you see it though. So we are now very close to clearing this Doom Tower on easy. We've already cleared it on hard. Did all the secret rooms. Which secret room gives you guys the most difficulty in wave 3? Which champion could you not do without in the Doom Tower? For me, I think it's Seer. Now that we have Cintranos, I'm definitely acutely feeling the lack of Seer. Anytime I can't use her, I really wish I could. And then there's that boss. He is something else. So, things are going according to plan. It doesn't look like we're going to need to switch to the other one. We'll just keep at it. I'll keep an eye on everything, see if there's anything that could give this team any trouble. Oh, hey, I've been talking about this. Sometimes you get the Rhodoses and Seers. Rhodoses and Sippies, my pardon. This can give the waves kind of a problem. But I don't know, they're still doing it. It's a lot harder on hard mode. On easy mode, it's not as much of an issue. And we are properly speed-tuned, where basically, by the time Rhodos gets a turn, Siphi's already dead. So Rhodos can't cleanse. So we don't actually need Ramen 2 for this stage. I guess you could probably even do the same thing on hard mode, if you're properly tuned. But often, when you do all that damage, Rhodos gets a turn right away, so that's why it's so strong that she can also put them to sleep. Oof. Well, saved by the sleep. We don't have to switch to the hardest team. And really, the only reason that's kind of a relief is because I can get through the waves faster with this team. It's the only reason I really like this team. If my main team were faster than the Showboat team, I'd just use the main team. But this does it in either 9 or 14 turns. The main tends to do it in 15 turns or more. But it is a steadier team. In place of Ursula the Mourner, we have Duchess. And in place of Renegade, we have Ramen 2. Rest of the team is the same. Kymar, Lydia, Seer. The trio from hell. I use that trio in everything. My dragon runs, I use these 3. Hard Dragon 10. I use Kymar, Lydia, Seer, plus my 2 dragon specialists. Against Ice Golem, I use Kymar, Lydia, Seer, and my 2 Ice Golem specialists. Spider is a different bag because you don't have to clear a wave. So that's the only one that's really different. Who am I forgetting? Fire Knight? Yeah, Fire Knight, same thing. Use them to clear the waves, and then I'll typically have a Cold Heart and Newt, or who's the other one? You know, the demon, Allure. Allure can also be really good, except for Hard Fire Knight. Hard Fire Knight's another bag as well. I have to have a complete team against Hard Fire Knight. I have to use Mika against Hard Fire Knight. Come to think of it, I should probably do a video about the new team that uses Mika. I think I've been forgetting about that. Oh, and if anybody's confused by me saying Mika, Mika is short for Lady Mikage. I got tired of saying Lady Mikage all the time, so I just call her Mika. I had a Japanese teacher named Mika. We called her Mika Sensei. I wonder what she's doing these days. It's been a minute since university. We're almost through it. I guess to close off the series, I'll just go over this team one last time. Just in case you missed it last time. Because I forget which episode it was I went over the team before. I think it was episode 10, but I could be mistaken. But we've only got one wave left. We got 119. Then we do the final boss. I'm probably going to end up using my main team against the boss. The solo or duo or trio may not work at this level. So, we got the double Rotos again. Always kind of a nuisance, Rotos. Rotos is one of those champions that I both love and hate, because I do have Rotos now. I still hate fighting him, though. He may be one of the best champions on my account. He may be one of the best champions, full stop. I know way back in the day, before I joined, they nerfed Rotos. And after nerfing him, he's still one of the best champions. So that's obviously had a nerf. If they ever get around to nerfing Tarasa and Marichka, which they absolutely should be doing, I'm sure they can nerf them in such a way where they're still the best 2 champions. You know? Just leave less of a canyon. So this is looking like my main team, but I need the preset. So let's skip on down to Dark Fae. I actually have a second Dark Fae team using Mika. Huh, maybe I should use this one. Just for fun. They both work. At least they both work in hard. If they work in hard, they should work in easy. Anyway. Here, let's hit start, see what happens. I think my first Dark Fae team is a little more efficient, though. But Mika has the ally attack, so that has the potential to make it go quicker. So this is my strategy. I have her change forms here so she can change back when we reach the boss. I wonder if maybe the smarter strategy would be to keep her stun at the ready for the next wave, just in case we can't clear them, but we probably can. So far, so good. I don't love that some of them are still standing. Actually, this is a problem. I think maybe if we look at the presets, I think maybe the goal was to actually have Mika use her stun first and then change forms and then use the ally attack, and it just wasn't available because we're clearing the waves too quickly. But I think we're dead. I think that's probably what happened. Let's go to the team presets. I'll just look at Dark Fae 2 first. So Lady Mikage, and just in case you want to see the stats, they're here, like this. I'll just do them quickly. Don't look away. Did you look away? And you're too late. So here we go. So we do actually have Skittering Death. That's the plan. So the plan is Skittering Death, then Metamorph. And, oh, it's even a Metamorph back. Yeah, she goes back and forth, but basically without the Skittering Death at the start of the round, things kind of fall apart. So I'm just going to go for the Dark Fae 1. We'll go over those stats now, too. So here they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. Anyone out there wants to share their comp, I'd be keen to see it. There are all kinds of neat comps for Dark Fae. Basically, the general principle is you just have to beat your own team somehow, and then take her down as quickly as possible. So you don't want too tanky a team, but you don't want too brittle a team, unless you can turn meter control. And Lysandra has turn meter control, Allure has turn meter control, Newt has turn meter control. Oh no. Oh, this sucks. This is kind of embarrassing. I was hoping to do a little better here. I think it's still possible. No, it's not possible now. So was that the RNG? Or have I screwed up my team somehow? And unfortunately, I think we actually have to come back to here to make sure the preset is selected. One of the many annoying design flaws, Plarium, if you're paying attention, which I know you're not, I want to make a video about a number of the different design flaws that I would fix if I were in charge, and the Plarium won't fix because they probably aren't even aware of them. Even though they're probably told by hundreds of people, they probably don't listen. Because, and I find myself saying this often, and it makes me wonder why any of us actually play this game for so long, they don't care how we feel. They don't care about what is kind of broken in the game as long as it doesn't interfere with their ability to make money. Which is the system working as intended. This isn't a Plarium-specific problem. This is, of course, a universal problem with the industry these days. And I don't know if anybody knows how to fix it. It's kind of depressing, because you can think about things in a broader sense, like how do we prevent wars from breaking out? Why do wars break out? Wars tend to break out because people are fighting over territory, because they don't have enough resources in their own territory. So they need to go and take someone else's. How do we stop resource shortages? Well, stopping climate change is one way. But nobody knows how to do that because every time we talk about it, everybody's got a different idea about what needs to be done. And corporations, when they talk about fixing climate change, what they're really doing is we're still looking for a way to profit. Anyway, while I was ranting, it worked. So 33 turns. There you go. So we got a secret room left, and then that's going to be it. We're going to put an end to this charade. I'll probably be back for the next rotation, at least for the hard secret rooms. I don't know if I'm going to do this again with every rotation, but I'll do the hard secret rooms with every rotation. For now, we've got Rare Void only. This could actually be kind of a little more work. So let's go to the Master Vault. I know I want Cursed Deep Heart and Bellower. because they both have a stun set. He does a fair amount of damage as well. We could even try to solo still. I have my doubts that that's possible, but let's give it a shot. Why not? When are we going to be here again? And if anybody can solo, it's Fellhound, the way I've got him built. So he's probably not doing enough damage. He does get counterattacks, but still, I mean, he'd have to get a lot of counterattacks to really chew through this team, especially with Gear Grinder on the team. Because Gear Grinder could just pick this guy back up. For some strange reason, he's not picking him back up. So we at least get to wave 2. Decreased defense is not a good sign. That actually hampers our damage. Yeah, it looks like we're finished. So that doesn't work. We're going to have to go back to the drawing board. We'll take, again, show me the Master Vault, because some of them are in the vault. We will take Bellower, Gear Grinder. Do any of these work outside of faction crypts? Any of these auras? It doesn't look like it. No, they're all faction crypt auras. That's unfortunate. Well, I need Curza Deepheart. Do I need her? Or can I bring Coldheart? I feel like I never bring Coldheart to any of these secret rooms. Like she's being snubbed. And yet I'm looking at all the champions that I've got now, and I kind of feel like I need to bring them. Maybe we can get away with... yeah, let's bring Coldheart instead of Painkeeper. I think this is the right tactic. So we have a stun set on Bellower. Coldheart maybe we'll open with this, just to do as much damage to the team as possible. Gear Grinder, you pick on their Gear Grinder. And what do we want? Do we want the decreased... Oh, we got the block active skills. Maybe that's more useful. So we got some block active skills and some stuns on the same champions. He can get the decreased defense up. So this is very nice. Let's try to slow down Dagger. I'm maybe more worried about what he's going to do. He's probably going to help protect the team. Just chew through them. Yeah, this is working. It's working. So we got a full team. It's doing its thing. Just use the A1. And we'll A1 cycle. So chop, chop. And quadra shots. So we'll use an AoE. Ooh, we get an extra turn. Cool. Let's just spread the love. Fire some more arrows into them. I'm not really sure who needs to get picked on first, so I'm just going to attack him. Maybe I should aim for the Cold Hearts first. It's hard to say. So there, we got 3 lockouts. This is excellent news. And I just got to pop up. Weird. Alright, but looks like everything's still working. And I think the A1 will do it. Double kill. So we'll use the AoE. And it looks like Gear Grinder was just... He was just here for the safety, honestly. With Gear Grinder, I always feel a little better just because he can revive anybody that gets knocked out. He's got good healing in his kit. I even put him in a regen set. But it looks like we were fine. This team may well have been overkill. So there you have it, folks. That is it for the Doom Tower series. So let me know in the comments what you thought of the series, or if you just saw this episode, let me know what you thought of just this episode. Feel free to like and subscribe. If you like what you see, feel free to dislike if you thought this was a waste of your time. And if that's the case, I am sorry. I try. But anyway, either way, any of the ways, thank you for stopping by and see you on the next video. Take care.